I'm Agnes Lim from Zhongshan LaSalle. We are a global real estate company in doing everything for multi-facet real estate. So we are now in a shared service organization, for example. You need a location, you need an office, you need somebody to build your office, you need somebody to manage it for it. So we have everything from providing solutions to real estate to actually executing it for you. Well, the biggest achievement, I would say, is helping the team across the region realize that shared service team is not just a cost function. It can be an enabler. And the whole branding of shared service, I think over the past years has changed so much. And one of the things that led to change was the fact that we have new technologies, enhancement, and where do you go to for that immediate change and implementation for scaling up acquisitions, shared service team, the real value enabler. If you look at it as a cost, it will never be something that you go to. But if it is a service provider, a value-added partner, immediately you think shared service can do this for me. So I think that change mentality is something that I'm really proud of for us. Okay, if you're thinking about analytics and how you're setting up, how do you begin, I would say there are a few things you need to consider. How is your data organized? Do you have a real advantage over data? Because our company are agents, we operate in an imperfect mode. Data, you put them together, and you might form connections and your agents, and that's where you do business. But in the real world, 20, 30 years down the road, data is free, right? It's really how you get insights from data, how you do analyze data to produce real value for your customers. So first of all, how is that data organized in your company, outside your company? Is there some way you can put them together and produce value to your customers? And always with that customer in mind, what do they want to know? And another thing that people might not immediately think of is to create demand for it. So sometimes your customers do not know they need something. Take iPhone, for example. You know, did we all think 20 years ago that we need an Apple phone? And there's just so much demand for it now that it's a whole demand creation. It's the same with analytics. People who do not know analytics do not think there is a need for analytics, but that's where you create demand and you create value. I don't think there will be a limit to the value of shared service center. It's really how you brand it. If you think shared service center is doing finance and accounting in a low cost place, then there's a limit to that. There's really a limit to how much you can do on cost arbitrage, right? If you're thinking, how do we add value? Now that's the whole customer spectrum, a shift in paradigm thinking that creating value is not limiting yourself to cost, even quality. It's creating demand as well. So I don't think there's a limit. It's really how you position yourself in the future. You might not even call it shared service center. You might call it something else, but essentially it doesn't change. You know, you have a watch, you have a phone. The phone serves as a watch sometimes. That's the value, right? It doesn't change. So you continuously provide that. Now, what did Charles Darwin say? The person or the fittest that will survive is the one that can adapt. So shared service center needs to adapt to evolution. So I don't think really there is a limit to the value shared service can bring.